There's nobody important above me at the moment, so I guess we just have to see what happens.
No, and how much more can Misha take? An elbow, and that will do it. Cat Zingano is your number one.
Cat Zingano shook women's MMA with a jaw-dropping salvo at Dakota Ditcheva, first calling her gorgeous, fantastic, and worthy of big fights, then dropping a knockout line. In the future, I'll beat Dakota Ditcheva. The sudden shift from glowing praise to a direct threat left fans stunned, raising the question of whether it was brilliant promotional craft or a desperate move from a veteran fighting for relevance. Either way, Kat's approach stood out. Instead of open with the usual trash talk, she led with respect, amplifying Dakota's value before declaring herself the one to end the hype. It was a textbook promo strategy. Build up your opponent, then raise your own stock by promising to take them down.
My TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is. Beautiful knee.
Dakota Diva isn't just another fighter on the roster. She's undefeated, ferocious, and known for finishing opponents in rapid fashion, which is exactly why veterans like Kat are chasing her as a marquee win. Defeating Dakota wouldn't simply be another notch on a record. It would be a career revival, the kind of highlight knockout over the sport's hottest rising star that instantly brings renewed relevance, bigger paydays, and headlines screaming your name. Cat Zingano's resume speaks for itself. She's the last woman to beat Amanda Nunes before Nunes became the GOAT, and she's gone to war with Ronda Rousey, Juliana Pena, and Chris Cyborg. She's not a hype act. She's battle-tested. Across from her stands Dakota Ditcheva, young, undefeated, violent, and finishing fights in a flash. Her hype is nuclear, her popularity undeniable, and she looks like the future of the division. That's why Kat's call-out isn't random. It's a clash of eras, the veteran lioness who paved the way versus the ruthless newcomer seizing the spotlight. Kat just lit a fire under Dakota, and the MMA world is buzzing. Compliments, threats, and controversy, it's all there, setting the stage for a future super fight. So the question is, if they meet in the cage, who wins? The seasoned veteran or the new queen of violence? Drop your predictions in the comments. Hit like if you enjoyed this breakdown, and subscribe so you don't miss the next Legend vs. Prodigy showdown.
Marcia attempt here could convert to a Japanese necktie. If she can hook that right leg around the leg, she'll drive her left shoulder, and that's what she got it.
Tatiana Suarez just dropped a bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva, declaring, "I'm here to finish people," and directing that deadly warning straight at the PFL's undefeated Golden Girl. She didn't stop there. Suarez made it clear her mission is to derail Dakota's momentum completely. The MMA world is buzzing, and this is all the makings of the nastiest rivalry in women's MMA today. Suarez isn't just another contender. She's a monster on the mat, an elite wrestler, a suffocating grappler, and one of the most dominant forces the sport has ever seen. After years of battling injuries, her comeback reminded everyone why she was once called a female Khabib. Tatiana Suarez stormed back into the cage with a dominant performance, proving she isn't here to play. She's here to end careers. And now her sights are locked on the UFC's undefeated phenom, Dakota ___Ditcheva. Dakota's rise has been meteoric. Lightning fast, ruthless, and packed with highlight reel knockouts that have Dana White calling her the next big superstar, and fans already hailing her as the future face of women's MMA. But Suarez isn't taking the quiet, safe path to a title shot. Instead, she went straight on camera and called Dakota out by name, declaring, "I'm here to finish people. I'm coming to finish Dakota." The result? Pure fireworks. Two unstoppable forces on a collision course, with the MMA world bracing for what could be the fiercest rivalry the women's division has ever seen. This isn't just trash talk. It's a veteran killer taking direct aim at the UFC's golden prospect. Tatiana Suarez knows exactly what she's doing, trying to derail Dakota Ditcheva's hype train before it becomes unstoppable. Styles make fights, and this matchup is a nightmare for both. Suarez is a relentless grappler who drowns strikers with suffocating pressure, while Dakota is a fearless striker with one-punch knockout power, a true Valkyrie in modern MMA. If Suarez drags at the mat, Dakota's rise could end in a single night, but if Dakota keeps it standing, Suarez could be staring down a highlight reel knockout. That's where the controversy ignites. Some fans say Suarez is jealous of Dakota's meteoric rise, while others argue Dakota has never faced anyone at Suarez's level. Meanwhile, Dana White has a potential grudge match with headline potential written all over it. This isn't just a fight. It's hype versus legacy, a veteran comeback colliding with a young star who has everything to lose. So here's the million-dollar question. Is Suarez about to expose Dakota as manufactured hype, or will Dakota cement herself as UFC's new queen by dismantling the division's most dangerous wrestler? One thing certain, when Suarez said, "I'm here to finish people," she meant it, and Dakota Ditcheva may be next on that hit list.
I want to go in and show the best version of me, and when he says, "You never show 5% of what you're capable of."
Watch this. Boom! Right on the jawline. That was a big game changer.
Leah McCourt just dropped a bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva, firing a savage threat at the undefeated powerhouse with the chilling words, "I'll break everyone and I'll kill Dakota Ditcheva." This wasn't just a call-out. It was an Irish war cry aimed straight at the most feared woman in the PFL, and perhaps in all of women's MMA. Make no mistake, McCourt isn't some random trash talker chasing attention. She's Bellator's Irish queen, a proven featherweight contender who's already gone to war with names like Sinead Kavanagh and Diana Silva. With an 8-3 record and a reputation as a slick grappling specialist, McCourt has been searching for a fight that could change her career forever. And when she looks at Dakota Diva, she doesn't see a nightmare. She sees the opportunity of a lifetime. But here's the kicker. McCourt didn't just acknowledge Dakota's meteoric rise. She lit the fuse on a firestorm by vowing to end hype before it ever reaches UFC gold.
By TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Michigan seconds Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Trouble. And that does it. First round finish at Dakota Ditcheva silence.
Liz Carmouche just dropped a bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva. Fresh off her 2025 PFL tournament victory, the veteran pioneer isn't chasing easy fights. She's coming straight for the division's most feared monster. And in her own words, Carmouche made it crystal clear. She's here to smash Dakota Ditcheva's hype train and prove that no streak is untouchable.
Yeah, I think that's a great fight to happen. I think she's called for it, the fans called for it. You can see it across Twitter with saying, like, one of the dream fights they want to see is White House with South Dakota. And that's a huge bucket list item to do, like, fight in front of the president in the White House. Like, who would want to do that? And I think that Dakota and I both have the skill of being excited to bring it to showcase everything everybody wants.
Standing tall after a tournament win, Liz Carmouche didn't hesitate. She called out the undefeated violent Cinderella herself, Dakota Ditcheva. In her own words, this is a fight fans want. This is the matchup the PFL needs. And this is where I'll prove that no hype is unstoppable. Let's be real, this is a bombshell for one reason. Dakota Diva looks untouchable. She's been tearing through opponents with Anderson Silva, like Nunes and Amanda Nunes. Style violence. Nobody has lasted. Nobody has survived. Even Valentina Shevchenko admitted, Dakota ended my career. So for Carmouche, a 40-year-old pioneer, to step forward and declare she'll break the hype is either sheer insanity or legendary bravery. On one side stands Carmouche, a survivor, a former UFC title challenger, Bellator champion, and now PFL tournament winner who's been through wars and faced killers. On the other stands Dakota, undefeated, merciless, destroying everyone in a single round and leaving nothing but wreckage behind. It's the ultimate clash of generations, the old guard versus the new nightmare. And Liz isn't just calling for it. She's calling it
Figured
necessary.
out how to avoid the
She's
clinch and
right.
ground game. Her
The PFL
limitations were
women's flyweight
exposed.
division doesn't
Ditcheva
need filler or
presents a different
mismatches.
challenge entirely.
It needs
Her background in
Carmouche
Muay
versus
Thai,
Ditcheva.
combined with improving
Veteran
grappling
versus
skills and
unbeaten.
takedown hero, with an
Legend
incredible
versus
finishing
rising
rate that has the
monster.
entire
Here's
MMA
why it's
community
terrifying.
taking notice.
If
7 straight
Carmouche
finishes in the
loses,
PFL,
she hands her
including
legacy
6
to
knockouts
Dakota
just
on a
to
silver
win.
platter.
She made
But if she
history
wins,
at the PFL World
she becomes the
Championship
first to
Finals
derail
in
the
Saudi
hype
Arabia.
train
The
and prove
26-year-old
Dakota
British
isn't
fighter
invincible.
delivered.
Either way, someone's career changes forever. And don't forget, the UFC is watching. Amanda Nunes is retired. Grasso and Shevchenko fought to a stalemate. And Dakota is annihilating everyone in the PFL. If Carmouche wins, the UFC division stays safe. But if Dakota destroys Liz the way she's destroyed everyone else, Dana White's women's divisions are officially doomed. Liz Carmouche just dropped a bombshell. She wants Dakota Ditcheva, and she swears she'll break the hype. But the million-dollar question remains. Is this the bravest call-out of her career, or the beginning of her destruction? Because when you step into the cage with Dakota Ditcheva, history shows only one outcome. Nobody survives.